Hi Cosme, how are you, sir? Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I've had a couple of days off streaming. I've been doing it every day, so I just wanted to do it a little bit differently. I'm just going to test to see if we can get Rex working, see if it's supposed to have been fixed. Hi, Mr. Zambo. I hope you're well. Got a little bit of a treat, I think, today. We're going to see if we can, with this prototype of the fly-by-wire, we're going to see if we can get it to auto land into Edinburgh. I don't know why, but Rex is not wanting to load, so we will close that. I'll just reload it and see if it works. And then if not, we'll just go to Windows Web. Yeah, I'm not too bad, sir, thank you. Right. Just going to try Rex Weather Force again, see if we can get it to work, and then if not, we'll go Windows Live Weather and we'll crack on. So yeah, got a bit of a prototype to show you today of the fly-by-wire with the Autoland custom autopilot system. It's not available yet. Don't go asking anybody for it. You're not going to get it. It's not available yet, so I just want to make that clear. No, Rex, I don't know what's wrong with that. Okay, not to worry. We will go into live weather on here, unless the problem is with this. I don't know. Let's have a quick look. No, it's not. It was with Rex. Right. So let's jump in and get stuff going then. And it's pretty short flight tonight, but we will have a look. Right. Upper panel. External power on. And we'll batteries on. Nav on. Emergency lights, smoking, seatbelts, nav lights, and cruise supply. Jump down to here to our ATSU. Menu, performance, weight, balance, send the flight plan, and load the fuel. 5670 should now be loaded, which is good. Initialize request route. Let's wait for it to pull through. Don't know why we've got a waypoint mismatch, but hey ho. We'll look at that in a second. Right. Set the weight of the aircraft. Fuel is 5.6. Check. And weight should be 67398. That'll do. And we'll just take 2,000 kilos off the front. We'll load it onto the back. The center of gravity is perfect. 5.6. Performance, we flaps 1/0 up. Okay, what have I done now? Oh, I can't spell, that's what I've done. V1 and V2, V3, VR, V2, and then we've got 6,000. Okay, not too far from being done. We're just back to the top. Fuel's loaded. Let's put our fuel pumps on. We'll start the APU and pop the beacon light on. Set up our top panel. 240 and flight directors on, constraints on, auto brake, max. Then to our bottom panel, bottom panel, lock the doors, pop on our right, just need to go back to number 2, just turn these lights up. Okay, let's see if we've got any ATC online. Let's get our EFB loaded up with our flight plan. Alright, we've got Birmingham Tower on, and Birmingham Ground, and Birmingham Approach. Oh, Lewis is on, he's come to help. Hi Lewis. Hopefully you're on the stream, that's brilliant. Okay, and we've got Information Delta. Okay, runway 33 in use. QNH 1009, yes, that's all correct. Stand 54 Charlie, and we're an A320neo. So, beautifully, I can just double tap now on here and click activate, and that should now activate my whether it does or not. Let's have a look. 121.8. There it is. It's done it for me, which is lovely. Just got to make sure the AI controls are off, which they are. Okay, cool. Right. And then let's have a chat with ATC. Hello, you should be in bed, young man, not watching my stream. 121.8. Birmingham Ground, good evening. Union, in fact, FedEx 2064. We're stand 54 Charlie, Airbus A320neo. Information Delta, IFR clearance blue to Edinburgh, please.
So station calling, call Sun Ellen, please.
FedEx 2064.
FedEx 2064, hello. Sorry, report stand number, please.
54 Charlie.
FedEx 206, cleared to Edinburgh, Lumim 1 Mike, departure runway 33, and squawk when it appears is... Come on, is 4231.
Clear to Edinburgh as filed, Lumin 1 Mike, departure, squawking 4231, FedEx 2064.
FedEx 2064, read back correct.
Right, so we click on to our radio panel on the EFB and we type in now 4231 set. We now go into our departure and we are at runway 33, Luvian.
Birmingham Ground, VistaJet 67, request radio check.
VistaJet 67, Birmingham Ground, hello, readability is 5, how many?
Roger, readability 5, VistaJet 67.
Right, so don't think we're too far free to go, and then we can have a look at this new system and see how we're getting on. Right. We should have VD00 in the EFB, which we have, which means the EFB has taken over control of the flight planner. Now, one thing you're going to notice on here, as this is a prototype, is that on the FMA there'll be no speed controls called out, and that's completely accepted in terms of this. So what we're expecting to happen is we're going to take off, we're going to go up to Edinburgh, and this aircraft is going to land itself. So exciting. Let's just call ground and get clearance to push and start. Birmingham Ground, FedEx 2064, ready to push and start, stand 54 Charlie.
FedEx 2064, stand 54 Charlie, push and start approved, face west.
Push and start approved. Can we go straight back? Because we haven't got anything other than a straight back push today.
Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you. Right, okay, so are you ready to go? There's an update on my Pushback Express, and unfortunately I haven't updated it, so we're straight back today. Right. Should have now Birmingham Tower automatically on standby, and that's automatically pre-programmed itself, which is beautiful. And we're ready to start our engines. Daniel, yes, it is to showcase the Autoland, but unfortunately, to showcase the Autoland, you have to take off. Could always check back in 30 minutes if you like. Or after the stream, I'll put some markers to show each point of what's going on. But there's no need to be confused, my friend. Thanks for your comments on my other video, by the way, about you didn't like the music. Birmingham Tower, Birmingham Grounds, FedEx 2064 is ready to taxi.
FedEx 2064, taxi holding point Sierra 1, runway 33, via Victor, Delta 3, Echo and Sierra.
Holding point Sierra 1, runway 33 via Victor, Delta 3, Echo and Sierra, Union 20, FedEx 2064. Alright, taxi lights on.
Camera proceeds for takeoff, please.
In fact, he's given us Sierra 1. We've got quite a bit of a taxi to go. It's a shame. Echo 1 is normally the preferred option. Let's get on the line. Yeah, Birmingham Grand, FedEx 2064, you just messaged me to contact you. Did you get confused?
Did I? Are you sure that was me that sent you that?
Yeah, Birmingham Grand, please contact me on 121.8.
Wow, I'm sorry, I must have done that. I don't know how I've done that, sorry about that.
No worries, that's fine. Cheers. Right, okay, and it's good to see we've got full ATC on at Birmingham, including our good friend Lewis.
FedEx 2064, contact Birmingham Tower 118.3. Good afternoon.
118.3 French, your help, buddy. Take care, bye-bye.
And you.
Right, so 118.3 should now be programmed, and Birmingham Tower, good evening, FedEx 2064, just approaching holding point Sierra 1, runway 33.
FedEx 2064, Birmingham Tower, good evening, via Sierra 1, runway 33, clear takeoff, surface wind 050 degrees, 9 knots.
Clear for takeoff, runway 33, FedEx 2064. Okay, taxi lights off, and strobes and landing lights on. Okay, so I think we're ready. Let's go. SRS. knots. V1 and rotate. V2. Positive rating, gear up, and 15-degree climb, and it holds that beautifully now. Birmingham Tower, FedEx 2064, just passing 1,000.
FedEx 2064, thanks. Contact Birmingham radar frequency 123.975. Good day.
123.975, thanks for your help, bye-bye. Okie dokie. Anti-ice on. Birmingham radar, good evening. FedEx 2064, just passing 3,000. Ignore the stall warning, it's a bug.
Word Express 2064, Birmingham radar, good evening. Climb flight level 90.
Cloud flight level 90, FedEx 2064. Thank you, Lewis.
I believe your call sign is Word Express.
World Express? No. Right, okie dokie. They probably. Well, there's no cloud. No, there it is. Okay. Right, let's back to the chat room. Yeah, so this is in terms of a version, it's got a few bugs, which is fine. This is a prototype version, so right, 9 out of 1,000. Let's just dial that in. Oops. All right, we've got Edinburgh online as well, and ATIS will be 06. Got that? In. So, Edinburgh arrival will be runway 6, ILS 06, Cat 3, which is brilliant, which is what we wanted. Going to be
One
doing
Express 2064, climb flight level 200.
flight level 200, FedEx 2064. There's a bit of beef going on here. Right, there we go. So let's just punch in the approach. And then the ILS is 108.9, so we'll just manually do that as well. Okay, and the QNH is 1016. Temperature is -1. The winds are 70 at 6. Transition is at 6,000. At this time, the decision height will be 0 because we're going to be doing a full auto land.
One Express 2064, climb flight level 240, and over the ATC 1 Unicom 122, display, bye-bye.
Flight level 240 and off to Unicom. Thanks for your help, Lewis. Have a good night. Bye.
Bye-bye.
See ya. Okay, so we'll pop Unicom on and we will pop Birmingham approach now into our standby. So yeah, we'll shoot up to, or we'll go standard. We'll shoot up to Edinburgh and let's have a look at this auto land. So some of the bugs we've seen so far on this, just so you're aware, obviously first of all you can't download this anywhere at the moment, it's a prototype state. So if you go to the FlyBy Wire Discord and saying where's the auto land feature, it's not available yet, just to make that extremely clear. You can see on the FMA you've got no speed callouts whatsoever, that's a known bug, and as I say on takeoff the nose didn't drop and we went into a stall very quickly. It's a few of the bugs that will get ironed out. You guys are quiet tonight. How you been, Mr. Zambo? What you been up to? You're still trying to get a clean landing? Oh, why? Tell me more. Which aircraft? What sim? Okay, so sort of a clean landing in terms of landing rate, as in a nice straight centre line, yeah? Just do what I do and land on the grass. I'm joking. So just a question, without this dev version, does the A320 still fall to the runway in autoland? It doesn't ever fall to the runway, Daniel. It does if you don't take over. Without this dev version, it's Cat 1 certified, so you would take over the approach typically from 1,000 feet, but so it shouldn't be falling. It's not autoland equipped without this version, so it would just fall if you didn't take over control of it. I've streamed for many hours without this autoland. Hi, Bird. It is a dream to fly, isn't it? It is so much nicer. Yeah, so just going back to your question, we land this aircraft all the time without the autoland, and it's a dream to fly. Having this now is even better for low visibility. But Mr. Zambo, the aircraft at the minute refusing to follow the flight plan on final, what you'll find is it's an Asobo bug, and the aircraft will just automatically route to the runway once you'll get to your decel point. Yeah, so that is an Asobo bug. Now, the FlyBy guys are working on their own custom autopilot. You'll probably see my aircraft is not tracking the ND line. That's because I'm not using the flight planner, which is part of here. And you'll see that when we get into Edinburgh, it won't track to the runway. It'll follow the star perfectly, unless we're given vectors by ATC. Yeah, so EasyJet Sim Pilot, or GAV, as I know you better have. Yeah, it is an absolute dream. It's not just the autoland; it's the custom autopilot system. It's just makes such a difference. One thing I have noticed with this version, Gav, I don't know if you've noticed yourself, is it is very jumpy in terms of holding its altitude. It's very up and down. Oh, I can't wait. It's lovely. Just wished I could get there a little bit quicker. It's good having ATC on as well, actually. Yeah, definitely, Gav. I've done Paris to Athens and back in it today. There's nothing that really doesn't work in it. There's a few surprises you may get. And again, it's quite light on its feet in terms of any wind. You'll see it's bouncing up and down. Yeah, so Daniel, what you're saying there, in older versions of the A320 Autoland would follow the ILS all the way down to the runway and would switch to flare and would make a lovely landing. That's what you're going to see this do in a minute. Without this, Autoland is not implemented, so it would just fall down if you didn't take over, because it doesn't have Autoland. That's the bit I'm trying to say. For instance, Microsoft Flight Simulator's launched, none of the Airbus or none of the aircraft have Autoland. This prototype that I'm showing you tonight, which is coming soon, does have Autoland, and you will see this fly itself all the way down the glide, flare, and land at about minus 133 landing rates. And the only thing I will need to do is retard the throttle at 10 feet. So when it says retard, it's an instruction this time. And so I'll need to just follow that, and I'll need to engage the reversers, and that's it. So top of descent is in 72 miles. Right, okay, let's just make sure we start to configure. So our approach is set in terms of RadNav 108.9, 108.9, IVG is set, checked. Cool. Mr. Zambo, no, this is Autoland is there for when visibility is 0 and you can't see the runway at your minimums, really. I think I've struggled to land this thing without Autoland sometimes with the crosswinds and stuff, because I've managed to break my rudder pedals, so trying to operate the rudder on a joystick twist in the crosswind and hand fly this down. I am struggling, if I'm honest. If anybody watched my Jersey stream, I landed up on the grass and I got 35 knot crosswind and it pushed me straight into the grass. And somebody has gone on to flightsim.to, Mr. Flight Simmer, if he's on, and redesigned the runway and put the grass marks in and put the airport up there for people to download with the Flight Sim Simon grass stains. Cheeky sod. my PF, is that another? I thought it was. Another aircraft just ahead. It's a TBM. There's also, oh no, there's a Thompson actually. And there's a TBM ahead as well. Daniel, no they haven't. Oh, you're pretty sure they will have implemented a far more advanced autoland anyway. This is the fly-by-wire more advanced autoland. This is what we're showing you today. And Gav, no, you can't put no in there yet. You have to set. Yeah, you're right. That's a bug. You should be able to type no, but you can't on the decision height. You can put 0, but you will get incorrect callouts as well. So literally, that's something that we need to work on with it. Yeah, Daniel, just so you're aware, I work with Fly-by-Wire. I'm one of the QA testers and one of the moderators there. EasyJet Sim Pilot's also a QA tester for them, and we've also got Flight Simmer 7700. I don't know if he's on the stream tonight. He's also a QA tester as well. So we sort of know these pretty much inside out in terms of functionality, and this is why we're just sort of giving these a bit of a test, just to show you what's coming. Right, check in. We've got information Bravo for snowing in Scotland as well. That's good. Okay. Wonder if it'll be snowing in the sim. My Rex weather's not working, which is annoying. Seems to be a lot of people flying to Edinburgh tonight. I hope I don't have to go into a hold. There's an awful lot of people flying up there. I'm just going to look at VATSIM map. Oh my good God. This will be fun. Yeah, absolutely, Daniel. Me too. And I'm just looking at how many bloody aircraft are heading into Edinburgh right now, and it could be a bit of a wait till we land by the look of it. Just in terms of holding and things like that, it is in the process of being developed, along with its own flight planner and VNav as well, which is good. Oh, I know, Gav, I feel it, mate. Absolutely. It's due on, is it Thursday? I think it's due. Yeah, we're waiting with bated breath to see what the update's going to break on all of this. Right, I'm just looking. I've got 1, 2, 3. Are they going to Edinburgh as well? They're all TBMs. There's hundreds of TBMs going to Edinburgh. Yeah. Good old start the clock. You could be right there, mate. Have you looked at VATSIM, at VATSpy, and just seen what I've got coming up? How many aircraft are ahead? We've got a hold entry, 195 degrees, between 7 and 14,000, 3.5 nautical mile at maximum speed, 230 knots at Tartan. Should be fun. Right, we might as well just jump. Information Bravo. Right, I'll go active on the old.
Level 1 in Bright. 115 in Bravo Charlie, my apologies. Left heading 275, contact director 128975.
Left 275, director 128975, now we're showing 9.
My top of descent 16 miles. Yeah, do you know what, Daniel? Every aircraft does that as well. I was flying the CJ4 earlier, and that was juddering when it was turning.
Tango 5. Supposed to be holding
That's a fair shout.
Turn right heading 140 degrees.
Right heading 140 degrees. Are you talking to Jet 05?
Yep, that was you. You're supposed to be holding at Tartan.
Sorry, I'm getting mixed up with the call signs here.
There's no similar call sign frequency.
Oh gosh. Holding at Tartan.
Probably sent to altitude 4,000 feet. Speed 180 knots.
4,000 feet, 180, Gamma 03 Bravo.
Gamma 03 Bravo. Turn right heading 020 degrees.
Right 020, Gamma 03 Bravo.
Golf Charlie 237, flight level 80.
That's all right, Golf Charlie.
Golf Charlie Echo, descend, flight level 100.
Descend flight level 100, Golf Charlie Echo.
Shall I? I don't think they'd appreciate me for that.
Sorry, 4. 0434. 0434.
He's pretty stressed tonight, I can tell in his voice.
Hold cancel, turn left heading 330 degrees, descend to altitude 6,000 feet, QNH 1316.
Descend 6,000, left turn 330, Golf Charlie 0.
Golf Lima Tango, Eastern 2, forward.
Right, 20,000. We need to drop our speed.
Gamma 03 Bravo, turn left heading 255.
Left 255, Gamma 03 Bravo.
Golf Charlie Sierra, speed 220 knots.
Sorry, stay going, Golf Charlie.
Speed 220 knots.
220, Golf Charlie.
Golf Lima Tango, descend flight level 130.
I think we're going to need some coffee, Daniel.
Sorry, yeah.
It's either that or the disconnect button on VATSIM just to show you the auto land instead of sitting in a hold.
Turn left heading 255, descend to altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1016.
Left turn 255, descend 1,006, Golf Charlie.
I'll wait for a ping any second now. I've just gone into his fare, but he's busy.
Golf Draco requesting clearance to enter control left, Golf Draco.
Golf Draco, stand by, watch your intentions.
Golf Draco is inbound
Echo Golf Papa Hotel on a VFR with information of request basic service and clearance for full stop landing.
Go to Echo, Roger. I've got about 6 live aircraft that are emptying the hold now.
What?
About 10 minutes.
Do you know what?
Yeah, Roger, we'll all
Guys,
10 minutes.
I'm disconnecting from VATSIM, sorry. I want to showcase there's 6 in the hold already. And I'm going to be honest, I want to showcase the auto land, not really anything else. So I've disconnected VATSIM. Otherwise, it's just going to delay the stream by half an hour when everyone's waiting around to see what the auto land system working. So. Six in the hold. Yeah, absolutely. I'm not bloody messing about tonight. Okay, let's descend down to 7,000 feet. We need to descend at about 2,000 feet per minute. Thanks, Mr. Zambo. I don't want to hold. I don't want to sit in the hold for an hour whilst we mess about. So yeah, it's cool. Yeah, a VFR hold. Yeah. That's where, Gab, have you done the CJ4 yet? Have you got to grips with that? I think it's beautiful, and it's got the hold implemented now, with full VNAV and obviously top of descent, its own flight planning system. It's beautiful. Now here's a bug for you. Yeah, Daniel, I'm not using Asobo's flight planner, so ignore the green line on here. It's not being used tonight. I'm using a prototype planner, which means this thing won't be diverting itself to the runway when it gets close. So I don't put any of the flight plan information into the McAdoo. Literally, it just goes Birmingham to Edinburgh in a straight line, and it completely bypasses that. As you'll see, if you've ever done the Edinburgh approach, you'll see Tartan, it bypasses it, and it goes to, what's it called? TLA instead. But you'll see on here, this is following the correct process into Tartan because it's using its own system here. So the we want to get to, right, so Charlie 106 is above 4,000. Okay. Yeah, fair play. No, just have a go in that CJ4 when you get a minute. It's exactly the working title stuff is what we're working on with Fly-by-Wire to bring that in to the EasyJet with its own custom autopilot. Well, this is the custom autopilot with its own flight planner, its own VNAV, its own hold patterns. All of that's due to come shortly. throw a bit of braking. Once we get to Tartan, we will do some self-vectoring, I think. Bring that down to 4 and I'll manage that down. There's just a ridiculous amount of aircraft. I'm still seeing it all on my EFB in holding and travelling about all over here. Seems to be a Jersey to Edinburgh group flight of some kind. Yeah, absolutely. This is its own autopilot. This is not using Asobo's autopilot. So you'll see when I engage approach, it doesn't do a weird turn left and right. Get your kilts on, yep. Nope, 220. Okay. So we need to be at 7,000 by Tartan. Oh, naughty boy. I hadn't turned off my anti-ice one before. I've just melted the wings. Now, if you notice when I change the altitude, it no longer gets rid of the vertical speed that's been shown. Before, if you touched anything, it screwed it all up. Hello, Flight Simmer 7700. No, you're just in time to see the Autoland. We've just come off that Flight Simmer because there was 6 in the hold already. There's some event from Jersey to Edinburgh on. Hey, Sim Flyer. How are you, mates? Right, just to reiterate, this is not available at the moment on any of our fly-by-wire downloads in the install or anything, so don't go asking for it. Yeah, I am really good, sir. I am really good. Right, Tartan, we're 2 miles out. So let's just go in terms of vectors. Okay, let's just go to I'll keep doing that. 285. We'll whack the activated even though I'm in open speed. Right, landing system on. Auto brake low. I've been quite lazy. I didn't even disengage the auto spoiler when we took off. And oh, well done. Well, fair play, mate. That's brilliant. Well done. Well, I'm predicting this landing will be minus 133. Okay, and we are flaps 1. The beautiful colour of the skies tonight. Gav, you got a fan? Jono loved. There you go. You two are paired up now. That's cool. Right. Okay. Let me just keep my eye on what is happening. We're good at that heading for now. Right. Let's just reduce it to 600. Okay, and we are on base. Okay, and open speed 180 and flaps 2. Not keeping much of an eye on the chat room at the minute. Yeah, brilliant. Nice one. Cheers, Gav. Okay, we'll turn due north. Okay, we'll initiate our approach. So we should have lock and glide in blue, which we have. We have cap 3 confirmation. Decision height is 0. So we're looking for a star lock. Lock with, oh, here we go. My brain's all getting confused. Right. Okay, we've got lock, star, autopilot 2 on. Speed 160 knots. Glide's alive. So we're now looking for Cat 3 dual on the FMA, which we've now got, which is telling us dual autopilot have got authority. Okay, so next pivotal point of the flight will be at 7 nautical miles out, where we'll be gear down and flaps 3.
2,500.
Hello, buddy. How are you? Hey guys, I wouldn't mind if anyone wouldn't mind subscribing. I'm only 2 off 600, so if we get 2 subscribers, I'd be really chuffed actually. Okay, 8 nautical miles. Thank you. Appreciate that, bud. Okay, so we're looking for 7 nautical miles. We'll drop the gear, go flaps 3. We're going to hold 160 knots till 4 DME. We set our go around altitude of 4,000. Okay, gear down and flaps 3. Looking really tidy. 17 knots down the nose. Bang on glide. I love these little peaks. I shall be really sad when they've gone. £1. Yeah, that's a known fault. Easy, you know about that, don't you? Right, 4 out. We're going to go manage speed. Flaps full. It's not doing the cabin check. I don't know if you've noticed, but again, so be it. Okay, so I'm looking for the next shout out for me. The next action I'm going to do here is retard the throttles at 10 feet. And so normally when you hear retard, you're doing that when you want. This is an instruction this time.
500.
So the next we're going to look for in about 400 feet is the word land to come on the FMA. But there we go. Bang on 400 radio. And then the next thing we're looking for at about 40 feet is flare.
300. 200.
Perfectly on the diamonds.
100 above. 100.
So we're listening for the 10.
50. 40.
Flare.
30. 20. Retard. Retard.
There we go. We retard. Let it drop. Reverse thrust. Fighting with the wind a little bit. Way, and then we're going to, don't know what happened there. That's a new one on me. We'll have to let them know about that one. That's interesting. Yeah, some more skid marks, piss off Flight Simmer. That one's not me. You cheeky sod. Actually, I'll let him know about that because that's the first time it's done that. And it's not disengaging the reversers. I'm actually quite glad we disconnected VATSIM now. Well, at least we got it on video to show him what happened. Yeah, I think we need to get the logbook out there, guys. Sorry, just going back on the chat. So, who have I shared a cockpit with? No, that's because we've waited properly. That was the correct VAP. Yeah, it did. I've got that down. I'll show him that in a minute. So I've done 4 or 5 flights for this day, and it's been fine. So I'm quite surprised that's happened. But hey ho, it's all right. So until we release this properly, I think Gav, once you've landed, yeah, I think it is a rudder issue. When I play it back in a minute, I've got a log file running in the background tracking what's going on. So, but I think once you retard and drop down, I think you need to just disengage the autopilot. Just Flight Sim has had me on the grass again. He's going to be bloody happy about that one. Here we go. FlightSim.to with more skid marks. There you go. Anyway, at least right. The landing rate was, by the way, I meant to say, minus 133. It's bang on every time. It's just we just had a little trip on the grass, which is frustrating. Okay, there you go. There is the auto land. Now, as I say, please, guys, don't be going onto the Fly-by-Wire Discord. I have recorded it. Don't worry. I've got the flight recorder which has recorded it, so I can actually go back and actually have a look and understand actually what just happened. I think it looks to be a rudder issue, but I'll be able to actually have a look at the data in a minute and find out exactly what it was. But yeah, more grass cutting, you cheeky sod. Yes, don't go to the Fly-by-Wire Discord and ask for Autoland. It is not available yet. It's in its very early stages. I just wanted to show everybody what it's capable of. Ignore the bit on the grass. It's got bugs. We know about the bugs. Yeah, and Flight Simmer won't be happy if everybody comes to the Discord asking for it. It will be available. How long? I don't know. We need to get it right before we release it. Clearly, you can see it's not perfect, but you've just seen the A320neo establish on the ILS and land perfectly, and then the rudder went nuts. So, any questions before I call it a day and go and watch Netflix for an hour? Guys, you'll probably see as well the Discord popping up. We've got real world pilots in there. We've got VATSIM supervisors. In fact, we've got one of the most senior managers of VATSIM on our Discord. We've also got a lot of the VATSIM guys. So come along to our Discord. No question is silly. You want to ask anything at all? We've got loads of devs in there from Fly-by-Wire and testers and all sorts in there as well. So if you've got questions, you can ask away. Apart from that, it's going to take a little bit of time to get this right, and be patient with us. I'm sure Gav and Flight Simmer and myself will be streaming more and more of what we've got coming. But, you know, there's some really good features coming. Our own autopilot, which you've seen a bit of tonight. Our own flight planning, our own VNAV, our own holds. It's all coming. It's all in development. It's all being worked on right now. This fly-by-wire mod is not too far off being near damn perfect. So quite excited. Right, thank you all for joining. Really appreciate it. It's been a lovely night and a nice trip on the grass again. Flight Simmer, I don't want to see Edinburgh on flightsim.to with tyre marks tomorrow. So good night all, and see you soon. Bye.